Hey, David with the Wholesalers Toolbox. And if you've clicked on this video, I'm going to assume that you're looking at DealMachine Driving for Dollars app. All right. And I'm going to tell you that it is a good decision. Running the website, the Wholesalers Toolbox, I look at a lot of tools and apps and courses and whatever. And I've picked DealMachine Driving for Dollars app as the app that I personally use. Now, if you're new and you're just going into the business, there's a lot you need to know other than just going out and finding a deal. I know a lot of people online and on Facebook just tell you, go out and find a deal, and then the buyers will line up. And that's not the case. Okay, there's a lot to know about this business if you're going to do it right. All right, so as a bonus, if you are thinking about signing up for DealMachine, which is the best way to find motivated sellers, I'm going to throw some things in as a bonus offer to help you in your efforts, okay? So in addition to getting the app, using my link and getting the app and signing up for the bonus, I'm going to give you a 52-page Driving for Dollars wholesaling guide. Now, it's not just driving for dollars. I teach you everything you need to know from start to finish how to wholesale properties, all right? With, wholesaling basics, driving for dollars, finding cash buyers, filling out contracts, scripts, whatever you need, it's in the guide, okay? And in addition to that, because, I can throw you contracts and scripts and just say, figure it out. But instead of doing that, I've made a video for each piece of content that I give you, explaining you how to use it or fill it out. So let's go through that real quick. First is the Driving for Dollars letter that I use. Now, DealMachine is great for contacting owners and for sending postcards and for keeping track of all the properties and building lists, but leaving a door letter, and I've done this for years, will amplify greatly your response rate from Driving for Dollars. So I've included that in the bonus, and I've made a video about the psychology behind why the letter works and why it will amplify the business for you. Okay. In addition, I've got a brand new wholesaling contract that's got all the verbiage and terminology that you'll want it in as a wholesaler. So if you need to back out of the property because of inspection or because you can't find a buyer or whatever, it's covered in this contract. And it's a 4-page contract that's going to give you everything you need to properly place properties, under an agreement with the seller. All right. Next one, the option to purchase. Now, let's say you went out and found a property by Driving for Dollars, but you don't know if your buyers are going to be interested in it. Is there something, off about the property? Is it kind of small? Is it too much? They won't come down enough on the price. If you're not confident, you can assign an agreement. The option is what you want to use, and you just lock in a price. You're not agreeing to buy it. You're just agreeing to, if you come back in a certain period of time, they'll accept a price of whatever you've agreed at. So it's a great way to get a property under some kind of agreement, market it to your cash buyers, and then if you get somebody that bites on it, you can go back and get it under contract. All right. Next, I have the assignment of contract. So when you do find a buyer, we've got a good assignment agreement that will just, bridge that gap and put your buyer into your shoes so they can buy the property and pay you your fee. And I've got a video explaining how to fill out all of these forms. Next one is the joint venture agreement. Now, let's say you go out and find a property, but you don't have a cash buyers list at all. The JV agreement will allow you to go out to other wholesalers and find somebody that's got a big cash buyer list, team up with them, use your property, their buyer, close the deal, and both of you get paid. So I've got the JV agreement in there, and we'll go across that in the video and explain how to use it. This is something everybody leaves out. and they don't talk about it, but it's my notice of cancellation letter. And if you get a property under contract and can't find a buyer, you can't just ghost the seller. You've got to tell them that you're not going to close the deal, so that doesn't leave them hanging. So like I said, nobody talks about it, but it's something that's important. If you're a professional wholesaler, you've got to handle your business the right way. And I include the notice of cancellation letter in the bonus so you know how to get out of a contract the right way. All right, so let's move on to the scripts. If you're building a cash buyers list, you want to make sure the people on your list are really cash buyers, and they're vetted, and you know what they're looking for. So when you get something under contract, you know who to send it to. You're only sending it to the investors that are interested in that type of property. So I've got a cash buyer questionnaire that I'm going to give you, and I'm going to go through it in the video and tell you exactly how to have that conversation with the cash buyer. We also have a motivated seller script, all right? Every person that calls you isn't a deal, all right? A lot of people are going to want full price for their house. They're not going to be truly motivated to sell. So this script, very extensive script with a lot of direction, but I'm going to show you how to vet the sellers calling you to make sure that they're really motivated to sell and you can get that house under contract at a wholesale price. All right, lastly, on the scripts and on the checklist, I've got a super quick rehab estimate. Now this is so if somebody's new in the business, they can go into a property and estimate rehab costs. Now it's not a hard number. It's not like something that you're going to go out and start quoting rehab jobs with, but it's going to put you in the ballpark of what the number needs to be. So when you go to your cash buyers with the property, you can say it needs approximately, X amount of dollars worth of work, and you'll be close. You'll be in the neighborhood. And one page, quick, you go out to the property, take all your photos, come back, fill this in, and you'll have a close estimate of what it's going to cost to rehab that property. All right, and lastly, I've got the secret lead source I'm going to tell you about. And, going in this business, the most important thing you can do is have good seller leads, all right? And if you've got your own list, which Driving for Dollars will provide you, you're going to own the market. You're going to, focus in on a certain area, drive for dollars. You're going to have a great list of properties that for 100% fact are vacant. And this secret lead source is just going to add to that list. And it's going to potentially cut your driving for dollars time down, to a third of what it would normally be. So anyway, I've included that in the bonus. So if you want to get a hold of this bonus, if you're signing up for DealMachine, use the link below to sign up, and I will personally give you a link to get this course, and then you'll have everything you need to drive for dollars and get deals, make money, and enjoy this business. Okay, so use the link below, and I will see you after you join the bonus page. Thanks.